Hey, what is up, guys? John from Magic Tech Review. So, do you have the Grand X Max 2? Do you have the ZTE Zmax Pro? Should you switch to the ZTE Blade X Max? Or should you just stay with what you have? So, my thoughts and opinions coming up next. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoy my content, and subscribe to stay a part of the Magic Network. Alrighty, so now that we got the introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the ZTE Grand X Max 2, ZTE Blade X Max, and also talk about the ZTE Zmax Pro. So ZTE Zmax Pro for Metro PCS was definitely a great device for 2016 and even 2017. It was $99 when it came out. 32 gigabytes of storage, just like the ZTE Blade X Max. Unfortunately, it did not get Nougat. So if you guys are really content on getting Android Nougat, then ZTE Blade X Max is definitely a good choice for you. It's got certain features like the dual screen setup there, so you can actually use dual screens. You can actually, you put one right there, and then you put, so you put one over there, and then you put another as well on the other. Let's see here, quadrant standard. Let's see if this one is. App does not support. Okay, so you do have to have an app that supports it, and this one does not either. So basically, like, you can do messaging in YouTube, browser, so you can do plenty of different things with the Android Nougat. And then if you want to switch between two apps quickly, you can definitely do that. You just go like that. So it'll actually go between your most recent apps quickly and fast. So definitely, and there's a lot of other improvements in the Nougat 7.1.1 versus the 6.0 or 6.01 that the ZTE Grand X Max 2 and I believe the ZTE Zmax Pro is on as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at what version this one is on. And just to let you guys know, I have had the ZTE Zmax Pro myself. I did do testing with it for a week. I bought it off somebody used, and I actually traded it for the Alcatel Idol 4. So if you're watching this on a ZTE Zmax Pro, I'm not trying to disparage your phone. Saying should you get the ZTE Blade X Max? It all depends. It depends if you are actually, it depends on your situation, your financial situation. Should you run out and get it this second? Maybe not. Especially, but if you're one of these people that have been craving Nougat on a device, and then maybe it is for you. As far as me is concerned, it's not really a big deal issue for me. But let's say you do have like a lower end phone, like 4 inch, 4.5 inch, 5 inch phone, 5.5 inch phone, maybe a phone with only 8 gigabytes of storage, then I would definitely suggest that you get the ZTE Blade X Max if you're going to upgrade to something, and especially if you're one person that likes big displays on their phones. You just haven't had a big display yet, then yeah, definitely ZTE Blade X Max is definitely the way to go. Especially since it has Nougat, so you're not going to have to worry about, not getting Nougat. You'll already have it on board. This one does have the fingerprint sensor, so this one does not. This one has that bokeh effect for the camera. And the camera is vastly improved on the ZTE Blade X Max versus both of those phones that I did mention. So let me show you here. So you can actually see, well, it's kind of hard to see through the camera finder of my phone. But yeah, there's a big difference. This one's way more fuzzier. This one's crisper and cleaner, the ZTE Blade X Max. And it does have the beauty shot, which both of them do have as well. But it also has this feature right here where you can actually brighten the display. So if you're in a not so well lit situation, you can actually darken it or brighten it depending on your taste. So that's a really neat feature, I think, that the ZTE Grand X Max 2 is missing completely. They both have timers on them. That's fine. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find any other point and shoot light supplementary. See, light supplementary. They don't even have that selfie indicator. show a square frame on the screen while taking a selfie. Shutter tone. So yeah, so definitely they have a lot of, so it actually supplements light for you as well. That's a very, very cool feature that the ZTE Blade X has that the ZTE Grand X Max 2 and neither the Pro have. So definitely a standout feature there that I can see. So if you're a camera enthusiast or a camera buff, obviously, you know, point and shoot or DSLR would even be better, but if you had to go just based on cameras, then I would say the ZTE Blade X Max is the way to go. If you have Metro PCS and you're just not, you know, if you're not exactly happy with what you got as far as service provider wise, then definitely I would say, hey, you know, give the ZTE Blade X Max a chance. It is running right now for $99 if you port in. They're giving you a $50 bill credit when you port in as well. Plus ZTE is giving you an extra $25 as far as a gift card. So for all those reasons, that's a great reason to switch, you know. So I would say if you have the ZTE Zmax Pro, unlock your phone for Metro PCS before you leave. You know, so you have an unlocked ZTE Zmax Pro, come and get this phone right here. And then, you know, you can go between the ZTE Zmax Pro and the ZTE Blade X Max. So pretty much best of both worlds. So anyways, guys, I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. This is John from Magic Tech Review. Would I personally switch over if I had the ZTE Grand X Max 2 to the Blade X Max? Yes and no. Yes, if I had the money to do it, to just spend, no issues, no problems. Right now I'm on a tight budget. Also, I have the Alcatel Idol 4, which I'm using right now to record. So if I did not have the Alcatel Idol 4, yes, I would be definitely doing this. But I have the Alcatel Idol 4 as well to record videos for you guys. So yeah, that is not as big of an issue then. If I had the ZTE Zmax Pro, if Metro PCS wasn't the best in your area and it didn't work excellent everywhere you went, then maybe I would. But if it's working for you and you like your phone, then, you know what I'm saying, it's just nougat. Not that big of a deal, but, you know. So, and if you had anything less than ZTE Zmax Pro, ZTE Grand X Max 2, like if you're on the Amp, or you're on the Leon, or you're on the Rizio, or you're on the, you know, budget device, and you want to step up to a bigger screen, better display, then, and more memory, then definitely I would say yes. Anyways, this is John from Magic Tech Review. Peace out. Thank you for listening to me for 7 minutes. And go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to become part of the MTR network, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? Thanks for getting to the end of the video. And no phones were harmed in the filming of this video. So peace out, and I'll see you guys on the live stream tonight. Sorry I didn't live stream last night. I was just, yeah, a lot of things were going on. All right, guys, peace out.